What's okay? Today I'm going to ask Brenda the question. What's the hardest part of being a writer to you?
That's probably an easy one for me. I would say the hardest part is the marketing for me. I enjoy all the writing aspects, and that's a lie. That's not really the hardest part. The hardest part, the hardest part is going through the editing and making sure you don't make some big mistake that you're going to find later and want to shoot yourself.
Uh, See, that scares me because I don't have a book out yet, and that's where I like panic thinking of that happening. Because, yeah, I've never been there before, and I keep double checking and rechecking. Like I said, 2 days here. Is it 2 days in someplace else? Or did I all of a sudden jump to 4 days? Like, have I, got my timeline in my book straight? Yeah, that is kind of scary. That is hard, definitely.
I listened to Charlene Harris do a speech one time, and she was talking about what readers will find that you're just amazed that they keep up with all this because you can't keep it straight and you're the creator of this world. And someone had realized that she changed Bill the vampire's middle name, I
Oh,
believe,
wow.
midway through her series. And she was like, what? How did that happen? Because she didn't realize she had done that. Of
I just had proof pages that I had to get done, and it was my very first round of proof pages, and that would be what I would tell you so far has been the hardest part, is proof pages, because for me anyway, trying to sit and concentrate and read like so specifically, word by word by word, and trying to like not skim. And I mean, I know the story by heart. I have half of it memorized, and trying not to skim and just really word by word by word trying to read it. And I found so many errors, like it was surprising. Something like 4 pages of little typos, missed words, misspellings, a word missing, an echo. Those little they're really little things, but they added up. And what surprised me most was like this book had been through like 5 critique partners and my editor, my agent, a copy editor, a proofreader, and still I found like all those errors. And here's something really funny. My husband read it, and this was I think his brain works different or something, because he found a lot of errors nobody else found. Like he was able to see them and I couldn't see
mm.
them and nobody else was able to see them, but he saw them, and they were like, differences, like the difference between here and there. I mean, there's one letter difference, but that means a lot, sometimes. So, like, he really found a lot of those little things, but I was just like so brain dead after having to do that. That was just like the most torturous part to me.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep reading through that stuff over and over again because by the time my book is released, I am sick to death of reading those pages over
I
and over
know.
again.
I know. I have to find some excerpts for like, social media marketing stuff, and I'm like dreading even opening the book up to look for excerpts. That's how sick I am of reading this book. Thank God I have like a little file that I put like 3 or 4 of them in that I kind of liked, or like when I still like the book, So I'm gonna have to probably pull from there and like maybe just try to find something decent in there. I just am dreading even looking at it at this point, but such is life of a writer.